Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Lifted. Today my title is going to be Father of Lies. You know, in John 8:44 it says that Satan is the father of lies. I want to talk to you about Satan and the lies and how deceitful, and that he uses these tricks to try to tempt us and get us and bring us down. And anything that just comes out of the devil's mouth is just it's just lies. He is the father of lies. Today I'm going to be bringing you to Matthew 4:2-4, and I'm going to use the NIV version. I prefer the King James version, but to break it down for you guys to understand better, I'm using that version. And it says, after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. And the tempter came to him and said, if you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread. And Jesus answered, it is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. Okay, so here we have Jesus in the flesh, and he is fasting, and Satan comes over and tries to tempt Jesus into breaking his fast, trying to say, well, you know, if you're the Son of God, why don't you just turn these rocks into bread and eat? And that's kind of like, us today. He uses the same tricks. You know, the devil knows how and when to tempt us and things. He's very clever in a way, and because he's been around for a very long time, and we may think, he's dumb, but he knows how and when to tempt us. And because he uses, when Jesus, he didn't wait until Jesus just started his fast. He didn't wait till the middle. He waited till the very end, and he knew that he was hungry, and he's like, okay, well, I know that he's hungry. Maybe if I tempt him to break his fast and to eat this, make him eat, turn these rocks into bread and make him eat, maybe I can trick him. And the devil will use that against us. He will take situations when we are at our weakest and most vulnerable point, and that's one lie that the devil will use, saying that we can't beat our fleshly desires. You may have a problem with, alcohol or drugs, and he will use that against us, and he will take us when we're at our most vulnerable point. Okay, so I'm holding this with one hand. Another lie that the devil will use, another trick that he would use is, well, when you sin, there's not going to be any consequences. Matthew 4:5-7, it says, hold on one second. Now I see why my dad has a hard time doing with one hand. Okay, sorry about that. And it says, okay, then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. If you are the Son of God, he said, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you And they will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. And Jesus answered him, it is written, do not put the Lord your God to the test. Basically, don't tempt him. And again, the devil will use that trick, that lie against us, saying, you know what? Go ahead and sin that one time. Go ahead and have sex before marriage. Or go ahead and lie to your mom and dad. Go ahead and do this and that. You won't have any consequences. When reality, you do have to face the consequences of your sin. The enemy is very good at causing us to focus on short-term pleasures while ignoring the long-term consequences. So just think about that. And lastly, another example. Of course, we all know that the devil uses so many tricks, but I'm using this one more example here in Matthew. Is another lie he will use is you'll be happier if you had more things. In Matthew 4:8-10, it says, again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. And this I will give you, he said, if you bow down and worship me. Jesus said to him, away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. So here the devil is trying to get him to bow down to him. And, that's just kind of like, just like another lie that the devil will use towards us, Well, I can give you all of this, and maybe I can give you, this awesome house, or if you just had a better job, if you just had this or that, you'll be happier. The enemy wants to plant that in our mind, and but things can't buy us happiness. Only true happiness comes through Jesus Christ. I hope this helped you, and I hope this encouraged you. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.